You ready for this next comic? Okay, very funny. Performs all over. Please get those pants clapping. I said that those clapping. For Chris Kinback, get up here.
Thank you. Went to Times Square today. Everybody's always like, yeah, don't go to Times Square. It's all tourists there. It's like, yeah, heaven forbid you see somebody smile once in a while. It's a real shame to see somebody with hope in their eyes. This group of girls, they asked me, they're like, hey, can you take our picture? I was like, why don't I just send you one of the ones I've already taken? I got ticketed the other day for jumping the turnstile at the train. You guys ever do this? You guys have jobs? Yeah, I was like, is that really the problem here? You know, with all the drugs and crime and public masturbating that I do, this is what you're going to ticket me for? I saw a beautiful woman on the train the other day, and I smiled at her, and she smiled back at me. And then she just got off the train, and I was like, man, I wish I had the nerve to tell her how hard I am. Really nice. My girlfriend just moved out. Well, technically she's missing. You know, women in directions. Yeah, I've been trying to date my way through a breakup, and that never works out. The other night I was on a date with a girl, and she's like, I can tell you're going through a really hard breakup right now. I was like, can she see the gun in my mouth right now? Good. Things are going to turn around for me this year, though. You know, that's what a psychic told me when I threatened her at gunpoint. Maybe mom or dad, I don't know who that laugh was. No, she honestly told me, she's like, yeah, I feel like a woman has put a curse on you. Have you had any negative interactions with women in your past? I was like, no less than 50. I think I should be good. I am getting older though, like I just turned Republican. I would never admit that. Yeah, I live in Brooklyn, and they would tweet at me or something. Brooklyn's cool, though. You know, we get all like the newest gender releases before they hit the public. Pretty sweet area. I used to live in Astoria, Queens, and fun fact about Astoria. There's actually more Greek people living there than there needs to be. Pick on Greeks, nobody cares. I used to see a lot of crazy stuff in my neighborhood. Like one time I saw an Indian couple with a Chinese baby. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah, that'd be like seeing a Latino couple without a baby. Crazy. I took a friend of mine on the train the other day. He'd never been on the New York subway. He was like, hey, can I eat on here? I was like, you can murder anybody you want. You can eat the guy next to you. I just went to Colombia recently, and everything's so cheap in Colombia, right? Like, did you know that for $50 you can get a prostitute to come back to your hotel room and rob you of $600? I know a good deal when I see one. There are a lot of whores out there. Now, you can't call them whores anymore, right? You gotta call them digital creators. That's the term they like to use now. I love Colombia. I feel like Colombians are the sexiest, right? Of all the Mexicans, they are the best. Colombians definitely have the best ass. I mean, even the women are pretty great. My sister told me recently that she wants to have a baby, but I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's a ways away for me. My sister, she's one of these annoying women that calls herself a dog mom. Have you met these psychopaths? She's like, I'm a dog mom. I'm a dog mom. I'm like, no, you're an alcoholic. And that is a cat. There it is. My other sister just had a baby recently, and yeah, she made me the godfather, which is a lot of pressure, because now if anything happens to this kid's parents, I'm the one responsible for driving them to the orphanage. I'm very busy. I am single now, though. I've been doing single guy things, like smiling, and a friend of mine's been trying to help me out. He gave me that book on how to get a woman to do anything you want her to do. I don't know if you guys have read the Quran. Very helpful. I feel like women talk about their vibrators a little too much lately. Maybe that's just my mother. But, I asked a girl out on a first date. I was like, what would you like to do? She's like, well, I'd really like it if I had a vibrator inside me and you were controlling it. I was like, yeah, I was thinking like mini golf. Guess that could work too. Crazy. I asked a girl recently if she had any New Year's resolutions. She's like, yeah, I want to stop sleeping with guys on the first date. How about you? I was like, I want to start splitting the check. Very important to me. This girl recently, she postponed 2 dates on me. I was like, listen, bitch, you only get 6 more chances. You get 1 more chance and that's it. It must be nice to be a semi-attractive one. I feel like every woman in New York, though, is so beautiful on Instagram, right? And, then you meet them in person, you're like, did you get an accident on the way here? What's going on? No, men aren't much better, right? Men all claim that they're rich, and they are 6 feet tall, and they have huge dicks, when in reality, it's like, there's so few of us that actually... I don't know, man. I went to my first gay bar the other night, just to make sure. Yeah, I thought I was just going to see a bunch of guys blowing each other in the bathroom, but I was the only one. All right, you guys have been fun.